guys. Hey, Jimbo. Tired, man. That was exactly the way we didn't plan it. That was everything we didn't want to do in the first half, and it was better in the second half. So it was a great, just a hell of a football game. They're all sweet, so they're all different. And, this has been just an incredible team, and just happy to, be a part of it. It's just a great group of coaches and teammates, and we overcame a lot of different things, and it's all worth it. What did you say, Steve? I didn't hear the first part. Well, there was a lot at stake tonight. We played our tails off all season to get to this point, and it's hard to win a game in the NFL. And to beat this team and to get down 28-3, and, it was just a lot of mental toughness by our team, and, we're all going to remember this for the rest of our life. We've done pretty good over the last few years. We were in the AFC Championship last year and won the Super Bowl 2 years ago. So I don't think anyone's feeling bad for the Patriots. I don't think anyone feels bad for the Patriots. We were just trying to get it in. I don't think it was. You're playing with fire if you're trying to manage the clock when you're down 8 points. So you just get it in however you can. And James ran it in. Was he had 3 touchdowns tonight? It was unbelievable. What a hell of a game he played. It was awesome.
28-3. We're going to win this game, or what are you thinking when it's 28-3?
I wasn't thinking much. I was thinking, we just got to score, and then we scored the touchdown, and it was 9, and then we got did we get the turnover? There was a lot of shit that happened tonight, so. And I got hit pretty hard, so. It's just. Yeah, 28-12, and then we got 28-20, and then 28-28, and then 34-28. So another play coming down to the end. How about that? Yeah, I couldn't believe it. He was one of the greatest catches. We've been on the other end of a few of those catches, and tonight, we came up with it. So it was a pretty spectacular catch. He had a hell of a game.
Tom, can you expand on the role of James White?
James White is just, he's everything you want in a teammate and a football player, and dependable, consistent, durable, the best attitude, brings it every day, and, we just kept going to him. So I think that speaks for itself.
Nate Solder at podium 11.
Yeah, it's kind of madness after the game, so I didn't get too much quality time, but we'll get it this week, and I was happy everybody was here. I had my wife and my kids, my parents, my sisters, my brothers-in-laws, and one of my sister-in-laws, and a lot of friends, and it was a full contingent of support. I was trying, but I couldn't, and it was all Patriot fans, and everyone was waving at me, so I couldn't really make anybody out.
What do you think about Julian's catch?
Yeah, it was one of the greatest catches I've ever seen. So I don't know how the hell he caught it. I don't think he does, but it's the way it goes.
2 years ago, I sat here.
Danny Amendola, we have podium 10.
2 years ago, I sat right here right on the stage after the Patriots won that game.
Yeah.
My belief was that this would be hard to get up over and so on.
Yeah.
They coming back from 25.
Yeah.
I think 36.
Yeah.
I think probably the top 5 games in Super Bowl. Those 2 games, maybe that top 5 or top 3.
Yeah, they're all special, and 2 years ago it came down to the to Malcolm making it play, and this year down 25 points. I mean, it's hard to imagine us winning, but it took a lot of great plays, and that's why you play to the end. It's a 60-minute game, and halftime, I'd say we weren't down at all. I mean, we were disappointed in the way we played and knew that we could go out and do a lot better in the second half. So the one positive was we had the ball for 20 minutes, and that was a great part in the first half. And I think, as the game goes on, that gets tough on the defense in these Super Bowls. Everyone's expended a lot of energy, and, when we got it rolling there in the second half, it was tough to, slow us down. Last one, guys, and I'm going to take a shower. Yeah, our execution was better, I thought. It's just, we moved the ball, and I think that was kind of what the Falcons, they were 28th in defense, basically in yards, but, they were tough defense. They give up yards, but they don't let, you score many points and turn the ball over, and they got 2 turnovers in the first half, and, we needed to make some plays. The strip sack was huge. That got us right back in it. So thank you, guys. Have a great night.
Well, what a game, huh? What a game. Can't say enough about our team. We got some really good coaches. I thought that our coordinators, Matt, Josh, and Joe, did a tremendous job in handling the game. There's a lot of great situational football, adjustments, and they just kept coaching. We just kept trying to, find a little crack in the armor and keep plugging away. And, our team just showed great mental toughness throughout the game. Just never really flinched, even though the score was so against us for so long. That they just kept plugging away, just kept fighting, just kept trying to make plays. And fortunately, we were able to make enough at the end there to get it back to a 2-score game at 16 points, and then the touchdowns and the 2-point conversions. I thought Hightower's sack was a huge play for us. We really needed that, after our 2 turnovers offensively in the first half. So, it's hard to beat Atlanta, who's a very opportunistic and good turnover team, when we turned the ball over like that. So being able to get one back was big. But, in the end, it was just, we got plays from a lot of different guys, our backs, our tight ends, our receivers, our defense, our offensive line did a tremendous job against our pass rush. I mean, they hit us, but, we were able to gain quite a few yards in the passing game. Special teams, Steve gave us a couple great kicks that put the Falcons in poor field position that we covered well. So, that was important too. A couple extra points in the game that, could have 2-point for conversion. So that added a little, intrigue and to the score and the way the scoring went. But, in the end, just can't say enough about our players, how hard they competed, and what a good job our coaching staff did, just, battling all the way. Got to give Atlanta credit. That's a really good football team. Dan's done a great job with that team. He certainly had them ready to play, and they had a lot of great players, and playing in overtime for the championship. So doesn't get any closer than that. Questions there? What did I tell the guys at halftime? Same thing we told them in the first quarter and the second quarter. Just kept coaching and just kept trying to get better and find ways to do things that were a little bit more productive.
Julian Edelman will be at podium 12.
Tom's had a lot of great ones, but tonight was one of them. I'm sure he'd like to have the interception back, but he made a lot of great throws. Edelman's catch was an unbelievable play. As was Julio Jones's catch on the sideline. That was another tremendous play. Look, there's a lot of great players out there playing tonight, and they played great. Fortunately, we were able to make a couple more plays than our opponents were, but it was a great football game and a lot of great players on the field.
Can you expand a little bit on the job that James White?
You know, James did a good job for us like he always does. You know, he's a clutch receiver and very good with the ball in his hands. He got the ball in a couple of those angle routes against zone coverage, was able to make some good yardage there. Caught a couple big third down conversions for us. Amendola, kind of the same thing. They switched back and played some zone there at the end of the game, and James was able to hit that. Danny hit it for the touchdown. So obviously they gave us a lot of man coverage early in the game. We didn't do very well with it. Later on we got more productive, and then when they started mixing in some zone, we were able to hit that too. Yeah, well, no, he's not. We just, didn't substitute at that point. And then when Dion, went out there right at the end of the game, kind of cramped up a little bit. But look, James is a good runner. He has good vision, does a good job of, finding the openings. And I mean, he's not a guy that's going to run over a lot of, defensive linemen, but he's quick and he's got good balance and he's got good vision, and so he was able to, find his way through there, in 2-point play, and some of those run after catch plays, a couple screens, things like that. So he's a good football player. 2 years ago he was inactive, so he's had 2 great years for us in that sub back position, and came up big tonight. Yeah, huge. Yeah, I mean, again, that pushes it back to a 2-score game. So, I mean, that was a huge defensive stop. We, started off with the kickoff and, got them down there on about the 10-yard line. They hit Freeman out in the flat to midfield, and Jones made a tremendous catch. It's shades of some of the ones that we've seen before in previous games like this. But then we got the sack, we got the holding penalty, and we're able to push them back out of field goal range. So, I mean, that was a huge defensive series for us. The consideration really was to just score. We're down by 8, and the most important thing was the score. So we wanted to try to run good plays, and the way it turned out, had we not made the 2-point conversion, we wouldn't have had too much time, and we could have kicked off. We had 2 timeouts, so there wouldn't have been too much time there. So that 2-point conversion, the way it timed out was probably, we probably had to have it. Had we scored a little bit sooner, then we might have been able to, possibly get the ball back had we not made the 2-point conversion. But, fortunately, we were able to, to execute that, and that was big for us. But the most important thing for us was to get the ball in the end zone. That was number one. And rather than try to rush and get a bad play, we tried to get good plays to score and count on our 2-point conversions. We worked on those 2-point plays all week. I don't know, just kind of Josh and I had a sense that we might need a couple of them, and so they were well executed. I'm glad we did. We certainly needed them.
What was your adjustment? What was the adjustment? How such a dramatic?
Well, it wasn't like we didn't move the ball. We moved the ball in the first half. We, gave up a touchdown on 3rd and 10. We give up a touchdown on interception return. Without those 2 plays, it's a 10-3 game. So, but those plays counted, so it's 21-3. So we just, had to do a better job in the red area and finishing drives and taking care of the ball. We turned the ball over against these guys. It's hard to win, and that's why we fell behind. No, I mean, they're all, look, this team worked hard. They deserve to be where they were tonight because of their 14-game regular season wins, the 2 wins we had against Houston and Pittsburgh, 2 great football teams. So we were here to compete in this game because we earned it. That's the only reason why, and tonight we earned a championship. So these guys played like champions, when it counted the most in the 4th quarter and overtime. So it's about this team and what this team accomplished than about anything else. They deserved it, they earned it, and they got it. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was a close play. I wasn't sure, whether he had it or not. But then when we saw the replay, he was clearly under it. So, look, Julian has great concentration. He's a tremendous competitor. Really, I mean, as good of a competitor as anybody I've coached. I mean, this guy, he's played slot defensive back for us, returns kicks, covers kicks, blocks, catches tough passes. Runs the ball for us on sweeps and stuff like that. He does whatever it takes. So, he made a tremendous play, and not the first one he's made, but that was obviously a big one. We needed that. Well, we thought we might be able to make a play on it. Atlanta's, give them credit, they were alert on it. We got a few yards, but they were alert to the play. We thought maybe at the end we might be able to get outside and get down the sideline on it, but they saw it quickly, and so, but we thought it was worth a shot in that situation. So 3 seconds ago, it's too far to kick a field goal. Although we could have had a free kick on that, but it was just too far. It would have been 75 yards. Throw a 75-yard Hail Mary. So.
Are you going to get into the business of where this team ranks in NFL history?
No, I don't care about that. Rank them wherever you want. That's your job. Well, again, the most important thing tonight is a team win, and I'm happy for our team, our players, and our organization. Everybody worked so hard for this. So the only reason I'm here is because of what our players did, what our assistant coaches and coordinators did. So, but look, Chuck Noll's a tremendous coach, tremendous legacy. I coached against Chuck in his final game, and I always admired Chuck and his style and the way that his teams played. So, it's an honor to even be mentioned in the same sentence with Chuck Noll. But tonight's really about our team. It's not about some record or something like that. It's about what our team accomplished, and again, they deserve to be champions. They earned it tonight.
Coach, with all you think you've accomplished already, so if you're about retiring, ending out on top,
Right now, I'm thinking about enjoying tonight and this game that we won.
Coach, this is the special year, and come back to everybody baseball, Chicago, and basketball, Cleveland, now
Yeah, well, I don't really care about that. I just care about our team.
All right, last question.
Yeah, most of the things that we saw in the first quarter, and so we started to address them, once it declared, which was, I already mentioned what that was. So.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Yep. Thank you.